Hello friends, today we are going to start Algebra Chapter 2 Quadratic Equations. Now this chapter has weightage of 12 marks. Let us see the chapter. Do you remember that in 9th standard you have already learned quadratic polynomial? Do you remember that? Let us see what is quadratic polynomial. The general form of quadratic polynomial is ax square plus bx plus c. Now x is the variable, but what is the condition here? A, b and c are real and a should not be equal to 0. This is the condition and this is called as quadratic polynomial. Now can you tell me why this a should not be equal to 0? Because if a is equal to 0, then this term will become 0 and this polynomial will not be then quadratic. Why? Because quadratic polynomial is always of degree 2. So if a is equal to 0, this will not be quadratic polynomial. So this is the standard form of the quadratic polynomial. Do you remember the zeros of the quadratic polynomial? What are the zeros of quadratic polynomial? Suppose px ax square plus bx plus c. Suppose this is a quadratic polynomial. Now the value for which the quadratic polynomial becomes 0 is called as zeros of quadratic polynomial. Let us take one example. Let polynomial px be x square plus 5x plus 6. Now for what value of x this polynomial will become 0? We will take few real numbers as a value of x, substitute in this polynomial and check if the value becomes 0 or not. For starting, let us take p0. What our polynomial will become? 0 square plus 5 into 0 plus 6, which is equal to 6. Value is not 0, so 0 cannot be zeros of this polynomial. Let us take another value. Let us take p minus 2, that is substitute minus 2 for x. Minus 2 square plus 5 into minus 2 plus 6. This will become 4 minus 10 plus 6, which is equal to 0. So we can say that minus 2 is zeros of this quadratic polynomial. We will take one more value. Let us say p minus 3. Let us take p minus 3, substitute this minus 3 into polynomial. So we get minus 3 square plus 5 into minus 3 plus 6, that is 9 minus 15 plus 6. This is equal to 0. So minus 3 is also zeros of this polynomial. So now we get minus 2 and minus 3 are zeros of this quadratic polynomial, Generally the quadratic polynomial or the quadratic equation will have maximum 2 zeros. Now let us see how to find out? Now here we are just taken the trial and error. We first substituted 0, then -2, then -3, and we did this just by trial and error method. But how to find out the zeros of quadratic polynomials? Let us see that. How to find out the zeros of quadratic polynomial? If you have quadratic polynomial ax square plus bx plus c, and if you want to find out the zeros of this polynomial, what we'll do? Just equate this polynomial to 0, and thus we get quadratic equation with left hand side ax square plus bx plus c and right hand side 0. This is called as quadratic equation, where a, b, c are real. A is not equal to 0. Why? I told you before, because the quadratic equation or the quadratic polynomial should have the highest degree 2. If a becomes 0, this first term will become 0, and this polynomial or this quadratic equation will not have degree 2, so we cannot call it as a quadratic equation. So now we get the quadratic equation ax square plus bx plus c equal to 0, where a should not be equal to 0 and a, b and c are real. This is called as a standard form of quadratic equation. Now this a is called as, मी आता क्वाड्रॅटिक इक्वेशन साठी QE शॉर्ट फॉर्म मध्ये लिहितोय, क्वाड्रॅटिक साठी Q लिहितोय शॉर्ट फॉर्म मध्ये. सो A is quadratic. A is called as quadratic coefficient. कारण का क्वाड्रॅटिक इक्वेशनची डिग्री काय असते? 2. सो तो याच्या x स्क्वेअरच्या बरोबर आहे, म्हणून त्याला क्वाड्रॅटिक कोएफिशिएंट म्हणतात. b ला काय म्हणणार? b ची डिग्री 1 आहे फक्त, x ची डिग्री 1 आहे इकडे, आणि म्हणून b इज लिनियर कोएफिशिएंट शॉर्ट फॉर्म मध्ये असं लिहिलंय मी. अँड c is called constant. Okay, so this is the standard form of the quadratic equation ax square plus bx plus c equal to 0, where a, b and c are real. A is not equal to 0. A is called as quadratic coefficient, b is called as linear coefficient, and c is called as constant. Okay, now let us see the different conditions, that is the value of a, b and c. Now suppose this is a quadratic equation. As I told you before, if a is 0, then if you multiply x square by 0, it is 0. So this is not quadratic equation. Why? Because now the degree of this equation is 1. What will happen if b is 0? B is 0 means middle term is 0. Is this a quadratic equation? Yes, because still the degree of this equation is 2. So this is a quadratic equation. What will happen if c is 0? If c is 0, this equation will become ax square plus bx equal to 0. Is this a quadratic equation? Yes, this is a quadratic equation. Why? Because degree of this equation is 2. Now let us see how to write the quadratic equation in standard form if it is jumbled. म्हणजे एक्झाम मध्ये देताना कधी कधी या फॉर्म मध्ये इक्वेशन दिलेलं नसतं. स्टँडर्ड फॉर्ममध्ये कधी इक्वेशन दिलेलं नसतं. इट इज गिवन इन सम डिफरंट फॉर्म अँड यू हॅव टू राईट दॅट or you have to convert that equation into the quadratic equation. Now let us see few examples how to write a given equation or given expression into the quadratic form. Now before learning writing any equation into the quadratic form, let us first learn to identify whether a particular equation or expression is a quadratic or not. Let us see few examples. पहिला एक्झाम्पल आपण बघूया. 5x square is equal to 36. 5x square is equal to 36. हे क्वाड्रॅटिक इक्वेशन आहे का? लेट अस सी. जेव्हा आपण याचा स्टँडर्ड फॉर्म मध्ये आपण जेव्हा लिहू तेव्हा ते कसं होईल? 5x square प्लस 0 into x minus 36 equal to 0. This is of course a quadratic equation because degree is 2. मधली टर्म जरी 0 असेल तरी त्याने काही फरक पडणार नाही. So this is a quadratic equation. Let us see one more example. 7x square equal to 0. हे quadratic equation आहे का? Yes, this is a quadratic equation even though B and C both are 0. Next one, x square plus 5x plus 6 equal to 0. Definitely. हे आपण आधी पण उदाहरणात बघितलंय. So this is a quadratic equation. Now let us see one more. y square minus 5y plus 4. y square minus 5y plus 4 equal to 0. Is this a quadratic equation? आता या ठिकाणी बरीच मुलं गोंधळतात. बहुतेक वेळा मुलांना सवय असते की जे स्टँडर्ड फॉर्ममध्ये दिलं असेल तेच फॉलो करायचं. मग एक्सच्या ऐवजी जर का वाय आलं तर ते कन्फ्यूज होतात की इथे एक्स नाही आहे वाय आहे, मग हे क्वाड्रॅटिक इक्वेशन आहे की नाही आहे. इन दिस केस तुम्हाला फक्त एवढंच बघायचं आहे की वाय हे व्हेरिएबल आहे. फक्त जसं एक्स हे व्हेरिएबल आहे तसं वाय हे पण फक्त व्हेरिएबल आहे. सो व्हेरिएबल काही का असे ना, समजा वायच्या ऐवजी उद्या माझं झेड असेल, झेड स्क्वेअर मायनस 5z प्लस 4 इक्वल टू 0. स्टिल दिस इज अ क्वाड्रॅटिक इक्वेशन बिकॉज द डिग्री ऑफ द इक्वेशन इज 2. So keep in mind you should have practice of solving or writing the quadratic equations with different variables. Sometimes x, y, m, n it is required. कारण ज्या वेळेला आपण एलिमिनेशन मेथड वापरतो त्यावेळेला आपल्याला नेहमी एक्सच व्हेरिएबल असेल असं सांगता येत नाही. सो याची प्रॅक्टिस ठेवा. परत मी तुम्हाला सांगतोय की बरीच मुलं एक्सच्या ऐवजी जर का दुसरं लेटर आलं वाय एम एन तर त्यांना ते सॉल्व करता येत नाही, ते मिस्टेक करतात तिकडे. सो ऑलवेज रिमेंबर याच्याशी तुम्हाला काहीही करायचं नाही आहे. व्हेरिएबल काही असो, आपल्याला फक्त डिग्री ऑफ द इक्वेशन बघायची आहे. ते क्वाड्रॅटिक आहे की नाही एवढंच बघायचं आहे. ओके, लेट अस गो अहेड. 5/4 m square minus 7 equal to 0. Is this a quadratic equation? Yes. Though this is not x, don't get confused. This is just a variable. The degree of equation is 2. And what is the quadratic coefficient? 5/4. It is not always necessary that you should get a full number here. Fraction पण असू शकतो, 5/4 पण असू शकतो. 5/4 हा valid coefficient आहे. So 5/4 m square minus 7 equal to 0 is a quadratic equation. Now let me see. 5n cube minus 2n square plus 7 equal to 0. Is this a quadratic equation? आता पुन्हा इकडे काही जण गोंधळ करतील. मी सांगितलं की क्वाड्रॅटिक इक्वेशनची डिग्री 2 असली पाहिजे. मग ते म्हणतात की 2 आहे. So this is a quadratic equation. No, I said the maximum degree should be 2. पण इकडे या इक्वेशन मध्ये मॅक्झिमम डिग्री काय आहे 3. Because the maximum degree is 3, even though the square is there, this is not a quadratic equation. Understood? So we have to remember 2-3 things very carefully. The first, the variable will not be always x. The coefficients will not be always whole numbers. There can be fractions. Okay? The quadratic equation may not be written in the standard form, but still you should be able to write it in the standard form and solve it. So don't get confused by these letters, by these degrees. Just remember maximum degree should be 2 of the variable. So the equation is quadratic. Let us see one more example. 5z minus 7 equal to 0. Is this a quadratic equation? Of course no, because the degree is 1. So this is not a quadratic equation. One more example we'll see. 4 minus y is equal to 3 upon y raised to 4. Is this a quadratic equation? Now this is not given in the standard form, but just by merely looking at this value, you should be able to say that this is not a quadratic equation. Now let us solve exercise 2.1. आता एक गोष्ट मला तुम्हाला सांगायची आहे. 2.1 एक्सरसाइज मध्ये 20 गणित आहेत फक्त. Just 20 sums in exercise 2.1. I can solve all these 20 sums here on the board for you. Suppose 20 च्या ऐवजी 200 sums असतील तर still I can solve all 200 sums for you on the board. पण जर का एक्झाम मध्ये 201 गणित आलं तर तुम्ही काय कराल? I have seen such students. काय असतं की एक्झाम मध्ये मोस्टली 80% वगैरे तुमच्या टेक्स्टबुक मध्ये एक्झाम्पल्स असतात, सम्स असतात, फार तर एखाद दुसरं डिजिट बदललेलं असतं. मी अशी मुलं बघितली आहेत, दे जस्ट बाय हार्ट एव्हरीथिंग फ्रॉम डायजेस्ट फ्रॉम द बुक. दे गेट मार्क्स ऑल्सो, बट दे विल नेवर एबल टू अंडरस्टँड द टॉपिक properly, or they will never able to solve the problems which are outside the books. So my method of teaching is, I am going to discuss each and every example of the exercise and some examples where I will feel that you will definitely stuck up somewhere. We will solve those examples here, but we will understand the examples and you are going to solve the examples. Okay, I am not going to give you the spoon feeding, right? So let us start with exercise 2.1. So friends, we have learned this topic thoroughly. We have solved some examples for practice, but we are going to solve all the exercises which are given in the book along with the problem set, then the HOTS, some paper solutions, everything we are going to solve. For further solution of exercises and problem set, please purchase our DVD. You can buy our DVD online by visiting our websites. The address for the websites or the place where you can buy your DVDs are given just below this video in the description. Thank you very much.